Alright fellas, here we're back on our Pokemon Masters video. We've got ourselves the Steel type Pasio Tower. I was thinking of what video to record for some content. We've got ourselves 16 attempts for the Steel floor. Let's see how good, let's see what the Steel team can do. How many, what team can we use? What do they give us for Optimize? It's close. That's actually really close to what I would have used. It's actually crazy how close that was. No, but we're using the Lily. That's funny. Wow. Let's see, do I have any steel gear here that we can use for this fight? Let's go ahead and see if we got some steel gear. All right, got some steel gear there. I should have some decent gear for the steel type. This is fine. A little bit less defense, special defense, but that's okay. Let's just see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can go. All right, let's have some fun. Let's get a little bit of enhance. Let's change around their grids a little bit. Steven's and Lily's grid specifically. This is fine. Good, some flinches with Steven there's very good. And Lily. There we go. Nice. Okay. This should be, these first stages are going to be so much, there's so much fodder in these, it's not even going to be funny. It's ironic we start out against Steven. Do we actually, do we start out against every single specialist in these fights? I don't remember. Like, obviously Steven is the big specialist for steel typing. Do we start out against Steven? Because he's the, like, Steven starts out, Steven's like the promo guy. Is that actually the same? Okay, so Steven's a promo guy, he's the stage 1. Is that the case for all of the towers? I think it is the case, because I believe Skyla's the first fight in the flying tower. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I like how they did that. Oops, didn't mean to go that far. Alright, let's continue on the steel journey. Have some fun. Have some fun, I suppose. Have some fun. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, 16 more attempts remaining here. We're gonna try and go as far as we can, which is, Steel's got it up until at least 416, easy, no problem. It's just how long is it gonna take us to get there. These are gonna be some pretty boring runs, to say the least. Okay, goodbye Toxicroak, and goodbye Roxy. Nice, 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 nice. Wonder how they choose the trainers for these Pasio towers, by the way. I'm not too curious, I'm not too sure. Do they just choose the trainers arbitrarily, other than like Steven and some of the bosses? Obviously, like the Kanto trios, your floor 15 or floor 20, I think, floor 20 boss, and then the Johto trios, the floor 30 boss. But why do they choose the other trainers? Like, what's their big selection there? Or what's their purpose for doing certain selections? The world may never know. There we go. Okay, and that is death. That is big time death. And okay, well, bye. And make it rain. I love using this team a good bit. It was pretty easy to use against a lot of ultimate battles, but live recordings, But this will be fine up until at least like 416. We're good. Or we will be good, rather. I was thinking about whether I should do this video for the grass tower video, but I'm gonna save the grass tower for later. Maybe hope that there are some better options to help me beat it. I don't know, but we'll just stick around with this for now. Okay. Bunch of sync countdown. Very, very nice sync countdown. It's almost a KO. Could go for the circle. Or Iron Head. If we go for the Iron Head, they'll get flinched. Doesn't matter. I think Lily KOs. Yeah. It's fun to see how much fodder these first floors are. I mean, I could honestly just skip a little bit until we start having difficulty. I may as well just skip up a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pause. We got to a point where they actually had to be synced, but it did not last too long. So yeah, that's floor 6, I believe, stage 6. Yeah, that was stage 6. So we're at floor 8 here, and it seems that the enemies are starting to live attacks, if that accounts for anything. I mean, they're still not doing really any damage or any notable amount of it to us. They are going for, this is the Tate and Liza stage though, so those flinches are gonna suck, but we'll be all right. I mean, there is not going to be a struggle here, especially considering Steven's about to sink here and get rid of his flinch. Definitely a good stage. Bad part about the flying tower, if you all remember, is the Tate and Liza tower, or part of the tower, was very annoying. Yeah, not really too much of a case here. This does not ever matter at all, thankfully. And goodbye, Tate. Yeah, so don't have to worry about the Tate and Liza portion of this tower because it's so far down. They just get obliterated. And now we have to use Sigma Suit Lear's buddy move. That's where it's going from Weenie Hut Juniors to Weenie Hut Seniors, guys. How much is this doing? He's still so good. I love Sigma Suit Lear, man. He's so good. We're actually at the Lear stage now as well, so I did not mean to go for Lear sync move. Oops. Whatever. That's fine. How much is he doing? 10,000 even without his multipliers. Gotta love him. Gotta love Lear, don't we, guys? Anyway, yeah, so we had the Lear stage, and this one is significantly easier when you're not trying to solo with Carmine. It gets a little bit easier, I must say. How much is this Make It Rain gonna do? Let's see. How much is Lear's Make It Rain gonna do? 14k from Lily's Sunsteel Strike. 38k, 39k. Yeah, okay. Very good units, man. Very good units. We are dealing with some good units this time. So that is where we hit stage 10. May as well keep recording for the rest of these runs. These runs are not bad so far. Even then, the other ones are not going to be too bad either. Who's a good status conditioner for Steel? I guess you got Colrus. I guess Colrus is going to have to be one of those characters to be run, huh? Thankfully, Arc Steven is very, very competent on his own for doing some decent damage, so we shouldn't miss too much from not having one of these guys as an alternative damage dealer. Those ghost moves can hurt a little bit, though. I will admit that that can be a little bit annoying, if nothing else. Okay, let's go ahead and go for Steven's sync move here. We're not struggling yet. We're not at the point where we're struggling yet, thankfully. I mean, I don't really care to struggle in these yet. I'm trying to make an easy video, guys. I'm trying to get views. I mean, I am the most non-shill YouTuber ever. Who am I convincing? Okay. Let's go ahead and go for the buddy move there and go for Lear's buddy move as well. This gives us some move up next, some multipliers, all that good stuff. All right, he didn't. Okay. Can we still have that up? I want to see what this does. Can we still have the Steel Zone up, please? Thank you. How much is this doing? A little bit. Gosh, it's good. I think Lily's probably going to get thrown off whenever the EX Steel Zone setter comes out, just because she does not set Steel Zone enough. For sure, for sure. Okay. Let's keep moving on. All right, sorry for the shortcut, but let's see. There we go. Okay. These towers are honestly pretty fun in their first few stages, just because you can kind of mess around and do really whatever you want. You're not really getting too much punished for it. Not doing too much damage. That's okay. We don't need to. Not yet. I'm gonna wait and use that Sunsteel Strike a little bit later, just so we can get the Steel Zone set a little bit later. Okay, let's go ahead and try and go for some flinches here. Make it rain. Let's go ahead and get in Sunsteel Strike, come on. There we go. And Iron Head. Now please, flinch! Steven, flinch! You got this! You can flinch, Steven. I believe in you, buddy. You got it. Doesn't matter though, frankly. God damn it, Steven. Start being competent, Steven. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Good job, Lear. Goodbye. Okay, well. Yeah, we're definitely not struggling. We're definitely not struggling at this point. Steven's gonna remain very, very useful until pretty much the end of this stage, or end of these floors. Though not having the EX Steel Zone setter is gonna hurt, or at least in my case, I don't have Mixed Dawn at 3 out of 5. I don't have Champion Elio. I don't have Summer Tate. What else do I not have? I don't have Poppy invested. I actually don't have Poppy at all. I don't have New Year's Poppy invested. Yeah, so we're doing a little bit rough in terms of other characters outside of this trio here. This trio is good, very good, but struggling a little bit for the stages where we have to use like special only or status conditions, which I guess Colrus can work very well for status conditions. Okay. Here we go with Steven, got a Saint move up. Let's hope that we can do another round of flinching, please. God, please, flinching. Do we forget that it exists? Oh, we could probably end up KOing with an Iron Head from Steven, if anything. Go for our Make It Rain. Buddy move. Flinch, please. Okay, we got the flinch in. Nice. It's KO, and that's next sync move. There we go. We reached our next sync move. Though I think Primarina's dead. Goodbye. Bonk. Man, Steven is still so insane. Actually, just so good. God, I love this. Okay, so what floor are we on now? That is like floor 14 or 13. That was floor 13. So we've got ourselves 3 more floors left. Opponents won't take damage from a certain amount of a certain type of attacks. Yeah, those are going to be the big hitters for steel, and that's why I'm probably not going to be doing steel videos for a while, at least until I can pull the good options. But alas, we have not hit that point yet. I do wonder as well, are they going to start doing more reruns of characters that are going to be more necessary for this mode to make it easier, or at least, like, you know, help with that FOMO and stuff? Like, you know, people probably didn't pull for Champion Elio because they're like, oh, I don't need these big steel options because I've already got very good steel options. But now with the tower, Champion Elio's a lot more enticing, right? So, I don't know. I don't see their logic in dropping these big characters like Champion Elio and then releasing this game mode that's going to require Champion Elio and not rerun him, considering how good of a character he will be for it. And it's like, you can't even say that they want to, like, oh, let's release another character, because it's like, you just released Champion Elio. Why are you trying to immediately power creep him with another character? Just rerun him. People would go for him. There's no point in trying to power creep him this early or add another option this early. You know, just make the reruns better. It makes people happier. You know, it makes it, people are still going to summon. I don't know, logic. Math 101. Math 101. They're all dead, bruh. Okay, that's funny. Giga Drink. What the hell happened there? Go for a regular Make It Rain, and that's death. 30k. Yeah, that's so good. So crazy. These units are so crazy, man. All right, we're up to stage 15, which is against Norman for some reason. Why? Whatever, we're halfway. And this is where it's going to start. Not really even getting difficult. It's still not going to be difficult here, but it's going to start getting difficult after this because of the needing special attacks or needing physical attacks or needing a fucking tax write-off, you know? This stage is going to start requiring bad things. But anyway, advocate for better character reruns. We advocate for better character reruns, please. Oh, wait, is this... Oh, did I misread? I probably didn't read. Is this the stage where it starts doing... Oh, yeah, okay. They don't take damage from special attacks. Never mind. There we go. They started with this one. Okay. So no Lear, which sucks, but whatever. Poppy's not bad. Who else can we do? We can do Steven. That'd be our Super Awakened Steven. Yeah, okay. So this is where the steel roster really starts struggling. And that 1 out of 5 mixed Dawn is not going to be doing me too much good for the next stage. Lear himself should be fine, though. All right, let's get this in. And go for Iron Head with Poppy. Or, well... Yeah, I don't even need to go for this with Poppy. She does not need the gradual healing. She'll be fine. The toddler will be fine on her own. All right, bunch of good buffing ability. Poppy's ability to buff here doesn't... In my opinion, it doesn't really matter that much. She doesn't really need... Sure. It doesn't matter what we do here. Yeah, but Poppy's ability to buff here doesn't really matter too much. Steven already does it. Like, it's not really a massive struggle. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and get our sync move in here. We should be fine. Thankfully, Poppy's a good AoE damage dealer, if, like, absolutely nothing else. So that is something. Definitely appreciative of that. All right, good damage from Steven. At least this team has good AoE damage. I'm very appreciative of that, where Steven can do good AoE damage, Poppy does her AoE damage, Lily can do AoE damage every other turn. So you don't need those, like, strike EXs and stuff to really be too competent here. It does help, for sure. It definitely is going to be helpful. Need a little bit better sync countdown, though. That'd be good to have. Yeah, thankfully Lily's gonna have her steel zone up with when she uses her sync move. That's good. All right, not bad. And sync move with Lily, and I don't have to worry about this. I say I don't have to worry about this, and we got Sigma Suit Lear immediately. We got this Sigma Suit Lear solo in the immediate next stage. I could also bring in Mixed Dawn. Yeah, we'll try bringing in Mixed Dawn and seeing how that goes. All right, Lily should have her multipliers active. 78k, nice. Nice, love that. That's nice, that's nice. All right, let's do this final stage here, which is special damage only. Lear is gonna hard carry. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead and see what we can get done here. Good sync countdown on all these characters, frankly, because Dawn can do some sync countdown, Lear can do sync countdown, of course. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and go for a Steel Wish. And Pasio Solidarity. I believe this will be sync countdown for all of them. And then we can use Steven's sync move here. Okay. Yep. Good sync countdown. Very solid. There we go. Okay. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And Steven's still going to remain very good for this, no matter what the stage is, just because of his ability to enhance both types and also just be the best enhancer for Steel and one of the best supports ever for, like, sustainability and everything. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that from a 1 out of 5 unit. Can't lie. Okay, sure. Sure, I suppose. Yeah, man, I guess. I guess that's what we're taking with this character. If nothing else. Just, really good. Just really, really solid. Okay. Did not expect all of that. I should have gone for Pasio Solidarity. That would have been a little bit better. But now we can sync with Lear. It'd be good if I had Dawn at 3 out of 5. But don't really have that luxury right now. But yeah, special. It's a little bit better on the special side than the physical, it would seem. Bonk. There we go. Nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so there's stage 16 of the Steel Tower beat. When do I unlock my next attempt? 6 hours. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay, so there's all the attempts beaten. 16 stages of the Steel Tower. I'm probably not going to be able to continue this tower, though, just because the physical damage is going to start really being a terrible, terrible condition. I'm not investing in Poppy. I'd get Elio, but he's not going to rerun for a while, so that's going to be fun. Or at least maybe one of the other Steel options. I don't know. We'll be fine, though. We'll be fine. And there's a lot of other towers as well, so it's not going to be too bad to at least beat a good number of these towers. I'm pretty sure I missed a few floors just because I let I let them overcap. It's how it is. It's whatever. Can't really do much about that. I forgot. Okay, I just forgot. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, there is the video for the Steel Pasio Tower, at least up to floor 16. It's not bad. I mean, none of these towers are bad up to that point. Those later stages, though, I don't know how many of these towers I can realistically do up until the final floor. I mean, a lot of them are not really good. Flying, I just had all the units for. I am missing significant units for pretty much every type. I mean, I can probably do pretty well on Dragon. Yeah, I can do pretty well on Dragon, but I don't even know if Dragon can do its floor. I don't know. I also don't have Samson or like a good Dragon support. At least not invested. Anyway, yeah. I'll see you later. Appreciate you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.